Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to open a Couchbase support ticket and how to collect the logs when Couchbase support team requested. Couchbase logs contains everything from configuration settings, OS limits, virtualization weights, performance statistics, and process information. In case of an issue, Couchbase support team will ask us to provide the logs. We can share the collected logs with the support team through UI, CLI, and using REST API. So how to open a support ticket? We can open the support ticket by visiting support.couchbase.com. If you don't have an account, you can sign up with your organization email. If your organization has already purchased enterprise license, you can use support.couchbase.com and create a ticket. Hoping that your organization has already purchased enterprise license of Couchbase, click on add a new ticket, fill the mandatory fields and the other relevant fields, describe the issue as detailed as possible and upload the screenshots or the files that can assist, and then submit the ticket. Then a ticket number will be generated. During this process, you can also loop your team DL or the concerned people email addresses in the CC field. You can find the help document working with technical support. If you do not yet have an enterprise license, you can direct your questions to either forums or the Couchbase mailing list. This is Couchbase forums website where you can see people discussing about various issues. To access this website, you need not to have enterprise license. If you don't have an account, you can simply sign up and log in and create a ticket with all the details. For example, let's click on this one. You can see responses from people. I just signed up with my personal email and this is the response I received from Couchbase support. I have registered by visiting support.couchbase.com. Click on my account. If you don't have an account already, you can click on sign up, give your full name and email address, then you will get an email like this. If you are not an enterprise customer, you may request help from community through our forums, or we can also contact sales team to find out how to become an enterprise edition customer. Forums.couchbase.com is the best place to raise your concerns if you don't have enterprise license. Logs collection using UI. You can click on logs and click on collect information, then you will get this page. You can toggle this button to select all the nodes. If you want to generate logs only on particular node, you can explicitly select that checkbox. Redact logs, set the log redaction level. This is masking the sensitive data. We will see more information about this in the next slide. Specify a custom temp directory in which the temporary files will be created during the logs generation. Specify custom destination directory. This is the target folder where the logs zip file will be generated. You can click this checkbox if you want to upload the logs directly to the Couchbase support ticket, or you can uncheck it so that the logs will be generated in your server and then you need to upload the logs manually to the Couchbase support ticket. Let's assume I want to upload the logs to the Couchbase support ticket directly from here. Upload to host. This is Couchbase S3 destination and make sure it is not blocked by your organization firewall. Customer name. Usually your organization name comes here and the proxy address. In case if you don't have internet access from your servers, you may check with your platform or infra team and use a proxy server in case it is required. Usually it will be empty. For the organization I am working, we usually left this proxy as empty, but for your organization, you may need to use a proxy server. And the ticket number. Once the ticket is generated as discussed in this slide, you need to paste the ticket number here and click start collecting. It may take some time to complete the logs generation. What is log redaction? Log redaction is nothing but the removal of sensitive or person identifying information from the log files transmitted to Couchbase. So below is the redacted information, key value pairs in JSON documents, application or admin usernames, query statements, names and email addresses, usernames, etc. This is an example of unredacted and redacted data. You can see here, this is in human readable format, this is in encrypted format. You can identify a redacted zip file with the keyword in the file -redacted.zip. Setting the default value to partial redaction is highly recommended. This is a curl command to manually upload a zip file to Couchbase support. Uploads.couchbase.com/customer, which is usually your organization name and the ticket number, then slash. This ending slash also important after the ticket number. Make sure that uploads.couchbase.com is not blocked by your organization firewall. This is the place where we can set the log redaction default setting. You can click on security, click on log redaction, and you can choose partial redaction radio button and save it. Once the logs collection is completed, we can see the messages like this: collection completed, logs were successfully collected to the following paths, and you can find the path like this. Collecting the logs using CLI command, and this is for individual node. Collecting logs using CLI for one or more nodes. If you use individual node command, you need to connect to all the cluster nodes and execute this command, which is a difficult part. If your cluster is having 20 nodes, you need to connect to 20 nodes and then execute this command. So instead of doing that, you can use this command where we have all-nodes option to generate the logs on all the nodes. Couchbase CLI collect log start -c IP address, admin username, admin password, -- all nodes, redaction level partial. You can check the log collection current status with this command, and this is the command to stop log collection. You can use this curl command to collect the logs using REST API command. Thanks for your time. See you in the next lecture.